Alright, I was gonna try and record the intro there, but looks like it didn't work. It is time for another Let's YOLO! It's something a little different this time, something a little more relaxed, something I can hopefully get further in after the last two debacles. This one's gonna be a little different. There's a couple of rules. One, no saving unless I quit, which is gonna be super stressful in an RPG. Two, no grinding, because it's super easy to break an RPG by like walking in circles, killing enemies, building up money for equipment, building up experience to beat the bosses just through brute force. No, none of that. Three, no backtracking unless it's story required. Once I leave a town for the next destination, I am not going back to it. So I have to be prepared no matter what. Now this is the Steam version, which I've never fully played. I think I've played up to like South Figaro, and that's it. And the reason I'm playing this version is just because I want to, really. Never played it, I've always been curious to. I love re-experiencing my old classic games that I love in new contexts and new ways. I love the Resident Evil 2 remake. I love the DuckTales remake, or remaster as they call it. It's really a remake. And I've always wanted to sit and play these Final Fantasies. I know people have complaints about them, but I played a lot more of 5, and I actually really liked that one, so. Let us YOLO into Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, that's an old save. Ignore that. That's about as far as I made it, like right outside of Marsh. The ancient war of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. I love the writing in this version too, it's really good. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past, and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. Much more fancy, saucy language. They're not saucy, but fancy. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? I never noticed those towns in the bottom of the background there. Were those always there? Not towns, but houses. Huh. That must be Marsh. Marsh? Narshe? I don't know. That's always called it Marsh. There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper has been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Bah! Probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident that information was good. Ah yes, our witch. I hear she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes your skin crawl, don't it? Relax. With that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. That's why she's dead, sitting upright in the thing there, because she's not breathing. We'll approach from the east. Move out. Considering Narsh is in a mountain, you kind of have no choice. Plus, you kind of go north toward it, don't you? And if you think about it, when you actually get to the map, they're coming up from the south, not the east. I'm pretty sure. Why are the credits cut off? I don't know why it's doing that, but it seems to be working okay, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. Sorry about the freezing. Yeah, no. You know what? I don't see any... Oh, there's the terrain. I was about to say, where's all the trees and stuff that's supposed to be passing? I guess this is supposed to give an idea of the scale of the Magitech armor. But as a kid, I never really got how big these things were supposed to be. Like they're tromping through forests and alongside mountains, these massive death machines. I never really got that as a kid. I always thought they were just like, maybe double the size of a human? Height-wise? Because that's what they look like in the in-game sprites. But no, apparently they're these towering deathmobiles of awesome. I have to figure out why the screen is cut off next time I do this. For now, it shouldn't interfere with anything. Everything should be fairly compact into the middle of the screen. And I think my freezing earlier caused it to lag behind the music a little bit. Hey, you can't even see Narsh yet. Oh, I guess you don't see it. Alright. The girl takes point. Don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move! Going. Imperial Magitech armor? Not even Narsh is safe anymore. Narsh. See, they're as tall as the Magitech armor. Wait, what? Why is it guarding? Oh, this is attacking the guards. I gotcha again. Fire beam. Biggs gained a level. Wedge gained a level. Gained potion. At least I can read it. Terra's name is gone, but... Oh, spoiler warning. Her name is Terra. For Narsh! That's right, it's only cutting off the top. I don't think it's cutting off the bottom. That is the weirdest thing. It's cutting off like an inch of the top. And yeah, I don't think I've ever played it quite like this. I'm not planning to like run from battles and do a low level run or anything like that. Ugh. Yeah, I'll have to try and get that fixed for next time. You've got him trapped now. And the one thing I already don't like so far is that they cut down on the animation on the Magitech. In the original, you could actually see the gun come out of the armor and blast them. This one just kind of appears where the gun would theoretically be. Does the Magitech armor have a... Oh, it's sorted by type. Okay. I'm not sure what the gray ones are. There we go. Yeah, I really haven't played this one. I haven't actually played Final Fantasy III, the SNES version, in a long time, actually. Actually. Defend the mines! Defeat the Megalodeths! Unleash the poison gas! Because I'm the good guy! I know one thing people complain about is the new sprites. And while I did complain about the Magitech armor sprite not having its gun, I do think the sprites in the game are actually kind of cool. Like the new character sprites. According to our source, they unearthed the frozen Esper in a new mine shaft they were digging. This must be it. Save spots mean nothing to me. I'll handle this. Stand back. We're not handing over the Esper. Ymir, get them. Ymir, what a random thing to change. Hold it! His name was Welk in the other one. I don't know why they bothered. This thing's a... They must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning Welk? Oh, it is a Welk. They just named it. Okay. It's a monster that absorbs lightning. And stores the energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. It'll give you a shell of a time. Oh, it's in... I think it's in... Where'd it go? There it is. I think it's in pause mode, which is probably for the best. Considering I'm going to be... Oh, yeah, it's healing force. Okay. Missile. And now we just don't do jack all. A lot of Final Fantasies actually do this, where you just do nothing for a little while. It's kind of an awkward thing. They just kept doing it back in the SNES. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's popping back down there for some reason. I'm playing a lot of Resident Evil lately. I actually like this interface, how you can just pop between them like that. That's kind of cool. Instead of pressing a button to swap between them, you can just go back and forth like that. I like that. It works really well. Oh, he's dead. Hey! Obtained high potion. High potion. So, this is the frozen Esper? This thing is giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Whoa! But what was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey! What's going on? I'm dying! Kaboom! and here we are. We start proper. I really need to figure that out. It's gonna bug me. Right. Where am I? My, and I just removed the crown. My head hurts. I kind of like that little swirly effect over the like staticky thing it did in the original. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others are using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic, and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. Terra. Confirm. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. I could have sworn they actually used the facial portraits in the dialogue in this one last time I played it. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Open up! We're here for the Magitech Armor pilot! Open this door right now and hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There we go. I actually really like that. I really like her portrait too. It looks awesome. In Final Fantasy V, they didn't actually color the portraits properly, and they didn't center them in the boxes, so they looked all weird and awkward and strange, but they did a good job on them in this one. That looks great. There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly! Screw you, I'm going this way. Obtained elixir. We'll definitely need that. Our access to inns will be limited. And I don't think there was anything else. Was there anything in that armor? Alright, I do not have a run button. Escape march through the mine, Kupo! Oh, we have a telepathic Moogle companion. Mapped to the X button on the Xbox controller. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. It's actually controlling a lot better than I thought it did before. Maybe it was just something weird going on with the controller I was using. Up there! Well, still there a little bit. But it's not bad. Combat. You'll be able to enter battle commands for characters once their Ruda rises to a certain height. Move the cursor by pressing up or down and confirm commands by selecting them. When selecting targets, move the cursor directly onto the monster, blah 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 blah. Fire! Can I not select all? You should be able to select all. Why is she flying in her magic pose? Yeah, she just like starts hovering there. I know she can do that, but not in normal form. Yeah, of course, my first battle is back attack. That was just unavoidable. It's just how luck goes for me. Stop wrenching me! Okay. There we go. I don't think there was anything useful in here on the way. Nope. Nothing useful at all. Whew, that hit hard. He wrenched himself. Just grabbed it and shoved it right up his own ass. Obtained Phoenix Down, spelled properly this time. Yeah, I actually think the graphics cleanup on this game is done pretty well. I like the new character sprites. They're not exactly like the old ones. They're slightly bigger, they're slightly smoother. But I think they're effective to our gander level. The backgrounds, yeah, they still have that. The backgrounds are easily the worst part of the Steam Final Fantasies. The old ones, anyway. The ones that aren't in 3D. Because instead of redrawing them like they did for like the Final Fantasy Origins collection and stuff, they just took the old tiles and like slapped, I think, some sort of blur filter on them to try to make them look higher res than they are. And the end result is you can see the seams and everything. Nothing looks solid. Doesn't look like a single image. Everything was like blurred slightly differently so you can see all the cracks, where all the tiles are. It's ugly as sin, but I can forgive that as long as the character sprites are good, the gameplay is good. As long as it's still a good game, really, and it is. Honestly, I'm mostly here because I'm interested in the script. If the script was the same, I'd probably just play the old one, to be honest. There she is! Oh no! I cannot believe that happened! She just has the worst luck. Oh. Not sure what that yellow... Oh, it's a memory. I see. My sweet little magic user. With this slave crown, you'll be all mine. This Kefka has a little umbrella on his head. Yes, he does. I'm pretty sure that's totally a little umbrella on his head. Fire beam. Whee! Good, good. Burn them all to a crisp. I also like the idea that nobody questions that Kefka is having her just randomly mutilate swaths of their army as part of her training regimen. It's just like a normal thing the Empire does. Not even mutilate, incinerate. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We are the chosen ones. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gaston! I almost said Emperor Gaston there. That would have been a much more entertaining game, I can tell you that. Not that the game is bad, but I mean, Gaston makes everything more entertaining. Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume? A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. Lock. Lock it in. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. This city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. So instead, they'll just bend the knee to the Empire, because that makes them totally independent. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? See, this background actually looks really good compared to some of the others. It's mostly the cave scenes that look like crap. That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. Now we've got her. Werewolf men that I just have in my army. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Kubo! This is just the most random scene. Muggles, are you saying you want to help? Kubo! Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? I don't remember how to do this. In 3 different parties, press right shift or left shift. I'm not using the keyboard game. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's something in here. Defeat the leader of the guards for his men reach Terra or the battle's lost.